Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Miss Faye and this is my world. Okay, the narcissist doesn't care if he loses you. He flat out does not care. And it doesn't matter if you are A1 supply to him, which means that you're just doing everything the narcissist wants. You know, you probably have even made some changes to accommodate the narcissist. I know I was with my narcissist for 6 years. And when I allowed him to move in my home, he insisted on me making changes to my environment to suit him. You see, during that time, of course, I wasn't spiritual and I didn't have much self-esteem. So I did let him influence me, and I did. Against my own better judgment, I did make changes to please the narcissist. I'm telling you this because I don't want you to do this. The narcissist is never satisfied. So there's no sense in you changing your life to suit the narcissist. He doesn't care about you like that. You see, you are merely supply, fuel. That's it. That's all you are to the narcissist. And I'm going to make this analogy again for those of you who didn't get it before. The narcissist is like the vampire. The vampire can only exist if he has blood. And he doesn't care who he gets it from. Man, woman, chick, child. It doesn't matter because the vampire will do animals too. This is the narcissist when it comes to supply. He has to have it to survive. And that's all you are to the narcissist. Just supply. So he doesn't care if you walk out the door. he doesn't care. That's why he can discard you just like that. Because he never loved you anyway. I was listening to a podcast today, and they were talking about how the narcissist can just disregard you, just start devaluing you, because you see, this narcissist is an evil spirit. That's all you're dealing with, an evil spirit that has taken over this person. And the evil spirit, he has no connection with you. He's had sex with you, plenty of sex. That's so you can bond to the demon, not for the demon to bond in the way that he's going to care about you. He bonds you to him so that he can continue to destroy you, whether he's with you or not. That's why. Whatever the narcissist does when he's in a relationship with you, he does it for his own benefit. For instance, if he does something nice for you, he's looking to get payment for that. Everything with the narcissist is a transaction. I know when I was with mine, he would say, tit for tat. I mean, you know, what? When you do something, you're looking for me. But see, that wasn't me. That was the narcissist. Every time he do anything, he want to get paid for it. You see? For instance, mine, when he came over to take me out to dinner, he's looking for sex. Looking to get paid. Looking for his supply. They don't do anything for you. Because, you know, they care about your feelings and they want you to be happy. The narcissist doesn't care about you, period. And I don't care how long you've been with it. I don't care how long you've been with him. I've seen where the narcissist could be married 50 years, telling everybody what a wonderful, happy marriage he has and how he loves his wife and all of that. And the wife dies, and that narcissist will have another woman in her house the next week. And then he'll marry her the next week after that. This is a narcissist. He doesn't care if he loses you, because supply is everywhere. Supply is plentiful. It's plentiful. And, whatever kind of position he's in may expose him to numerous supply. You see, the narcissist supply is not only through sex. It's your emotions, how you feel about things. So when he comes home and you're upset and angry because he's done something, or you know what I mean, or you found out something. He doesn't care. You confront him because you found out he was cheating or something. He doesn't care. He will probably tell you that you don't know what you're talking about, or he'll confuse your mind to where you second guess yourself, or was it really what I thought it was, or the narcissist has a way to confuse you. I mean, really confuse you until you feel like you may be losing your mind. But this is tricks that the narcissist plays. He plays this. And then you're thinking, oh my goodness, all this that I've done for this man, I know he values our relationship enough not to do anything to destroy it. Not the narcissist. He doesn't care. He is only with you for supply. That's it. So that's why they can replace you so easy without a thought. Number one, the narcissist has other supply out there anyway that he regularly sees. It's not just you. And a lot of us, we hear whispers. We hear whispers, and what will we do? We will go and try to do more things to please the narcissist. More things to please. We'll even change our appearance to please the narcissist, because we will take the blame for the narcissist cheating. We'll say, oh, well, maybe I'm not this enough, or maybe I look too old, or maybe I'm too fat. And so you start working on yourself. Now, the narcissist, he's not doing anything. He's still going on about his business as usual. It's you that's changing. And he's never going to say, oh, you look wonderful. You did a good job. Oh, no. You're not going to get that. He doesn't care what you do. He doesn't care what you do. Because, see, the narcissist is never satisfied. Ever. With anything. You could be the best. You could be the prettiest. You could be the finest woman he's ever laid eyes on. And he will cheat on you and discard you. Same thing. It does not matter. The narcissist is incapable of these feelings of love, appreciation, gratitude. They don't have that inside. That is only that demon operating then. And once you ladies understand that and really get that through your heads, then you can approach the narcissist differently. You can approach him differently. Now, when I was with my narcissist, yeah, I did a lot of pushback. I did a lot of submitting to, and I discovered you to submit. I'll discourage you to submit. Submit for what? So that he can take more and more advantage of you? Hurt your feelings? Break your heart? That's all he's going to do. That person that you fell in love with during the love bombing stage was an illusion. That was never the true self of the narcissist. What you getting now? That evil person, now you're getting a true person. Now you're getting a true person. I know many times when I was in the bind, I could either say, because I didn't understand what I was dealing with when I was with him. And I kept thinking, if I treat him good, then he's going to understand that this is a better way to go. Never. Never. They would never change. They would never change. The demon has already changed them into this demonic energy. It's demonic energy that you're dealing with. And he's trying to destroy you. He's not trying to love you. You see, supplies everywhere. Believe me, he's got another supply over here that he's already grooming for when you act up, or whenever he gets, he wants a variety. He goes over here, and then he goes and pick up his exes, because he never closed out on them either. He's never closed out any of his exes. And he'll go back and be with them, mess with them, and love bomb them again, and get with them, and then throw them away, and come back to you and do the same thing, grooming other people. That is the life of this narcissist. That's his life. And unfortunately, a lot of men are taking on his characteristics. And that's where that's why women are getting so mistreated. Because the men have changed into the narcissist. They have taken on these narcissistic tendencies, and they believe that this is the correct way to treat women. Now, I heard a fella the other day talking about to have the perfect relationship. He's talking to a woman now. For the woman to have a perfect relationship, she must submit to the man. I disagree with that. If that's a perfect relationship, well, then you don't need one. Why do you need to submit to a man? What makes him the master over you? Why? Just because he has a wand? Don't go for that, ladies. Don't go for that. We are the intelligent species. Women are the intelligent species. So why would you need a man to direct your life, tell you how to dress, tell you how to act, tell you how to talk, tell you how to be, to please him? What do you need that for? Why do you need that? For him to do you any way he wants to do you. That's what happens when you submit to these men. And the narcissist, whether you submit or not, if you're with the narcissist, he's going to be damaging you every minute. I know when I was with mine, he'd come home angry every day. I don't remember a time he came through. This is when he moved in my house. He flipped. Yeah, I mean, he flipped. Just like, once he got the key, he flipped just like that. And he came in here angry every day. And I would ask him, why are you angry every day? And then he just go in his phone. Go in his phone. So, you tiptoe around because, you don't want to disturb him. He's in your environment now, and now you are the one who feels funny in your own place. That's the narcissist. That's the narcissist. And if you're married to the narcissist, believe me, the house you live in is his place. You still got to tip around there. It's his place. He's the master. Whether y'all bought it together or not, he's the master of it. And he requires you to submit. Because he's going to break you down until you probably will naturally submit, because you're just exhausted trying to deal with him. Exhausted. I know I wasn't spiritual when I was with mine, so I remember telling him, and I really did this. I told him one day, I said, listen, I have to be intoxicated to deal with you. And he just laughed. And I'm telling you, I did a lot of drinking when I don't drink now, but I did a lot of drinking when I was with the narcissist, because he was unbearable. Unbearable. And he required all of my attention. All of it. And if I ever tried to, go over to another part of the house to be alone for a minute, he'd come knocking on the door. Come on, let's go. And, and then he'd take me out with him and abuse me most of the time. Most of the time, he'd take me out to hurt my feelings or something. He'd say something, try to make me feel guilty about something or whatever. It's constant. It never stops. It never stops. But now you're taking all this abuse, and for what? And he doesn't love you. He doesn't even care about you. He will replace you in a snap. In a snap. Some narcissists go out and they have a whole family over there. They have a family and all of these other people in between. Other people in between. And not using protection with anybody. Coming out, bringing that all home to you. Bringing it all back home to you. Ladies, I'm telling you this because I don't want you to put your whole heart in it. Don't put your heart in it, because he's not putting anything in it. He's only taking from the situation. That's all he's doing, is taking from you. Everything you have, he wants it. And he's mimicking you. He's mimicking you, He is taking all of your good qualities out of you and leaving you an empty shell. An empty shell. So this is why I want you to understand. He doesn't care. Even if you take off and leave him. He doesn't care. Number one, because he feels so superior that he can come and pick you up anytime he wants to. He got plenty supply. Men, women, whatever. He got plenty supply. But he always feels like he can come pick you back up. Because number one, you bonded to him. You are bonded to the narcissist. You had sex with him. You bonded to him. So he knows he can just draw. He can just draw on you. And unless you healed, it will be hard for you to resist him. Unless you heal. Because in healing, you get understanding. But if you haven't healed, you still don't understand what happened. And then he comes back and say, Oh, I've changed. You know, I, I've done all these things. I went to church. I'm going to church now, and and I'm spiritual. I know mine tried to play that trick on me. He tried to come back and tell me that he was spiritual now, and then he quoted some of the spiritual counselors, spiritual leaders that they have written books and all. So he he came and quoted those things to me. That's a trick of the narcissist. That's just a trick. And they would play the same trick on you. They would come back and act like they've done all this healing work. So you would take them back so they can do it all over again. All over again. Because the demon feels like if you are still standing and able to function, then he didn't do a good job on you. He didn't do a good job on you. So let him come back and finish you off. Finish you off. I know this woman who took the narcissist back twice. The first time, of course, he did some damage. But she got fed up and got rid of the narcissist, right? But then the narcissist come back crying. Let's try again. Let's try it again. Now, she had married the narcissist, you see. So she felt like, all right, let's try it again. Maybe you have changed. The narcissist came back more vindictive than before and left her in tremendous debt when he discarded her that time. You understand? Tremendous debt. He came back to finish her off. And that's what the narcissist would do to you. He does not care about losing you. He's got supply everywhere. So don't sacrifice yourself for the narcissist. Don't sacrifice yourself for the narcissist because he does not care about you. So I really hope that I said something here that will help someone. Because the narcissist is a dangerous creature. And he's out here destroying women every day. Destroying women in all sorts of ways. All sorts of ways. Whether it's emotional, physical abuse, or sexual abuse. These are things that the narcissist uses to destroy you. To destroy you. Now, narcissists, they come in the women and the men. But it has been stated that there are more men narcissists that have been diagnosed as a narcissist than women. But the women are out there. But the men, because they are the ones that, would choose the women instead of vice versa. I try to get the women to put yourself in the position where you would choose the men. Not let the men, you would choose which man you want. You see? Not acting all desperate for some man to choose you before, especially before you're a certain age. Waiting for some man to choose you. Nah, don't live your life like that. Don't live your life like that. It's too many narcissists out here and too many men with narcissistic traits. Too many for you to be out here like a sitting duck, letting men take advantage of you. So I'm going to end it here. And I want to thank all of you for supporting this channel and sending in your comments. I really enjoy reading them. And I encourage you to keep them coming. Keep them coming. And I wish you well. And I wish you all the happiness in the world. So Thank you for viewing this video, and hope to see you next time.